Hey guys, how's it going? Jaden the Celestial here again with another awesome Yu-Gi-Oh video. And today we are now at the finale of my deck reveal video series that I've been making here. So this is part 5. As you can see, instead of 3, I'm now down to 2 decks. Well, it's because I only had 14, so 3 in the first 4 and 2 in the final one. So I'm sure you guys can do the math, very simple math. Anyway, here we are, finally, the last 2 decks. And again, for those, if this is your first time, welcome. Thank you for clicking on the video. I'm glad to have you here. In case you're wondering what's going on, I'm showing off the decks that I've made in the past couple years since I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! I have this sort of thing that I plan to do later on called Dueling with Myself. It's where I play with the decks that I created and the ones that I've shown off here on my channel, and I have them go against each other just for the fun of it, you know, just to have something to do and to just have some fun and showing off what kind of cards I have, and to also get to know how to play the game better. So, with that said, I also want you guys to know that each and every one of these decks are themed after certain archetypes, or really just types, really. If you've seen in the other videos, some of them are themed after archetypes and stuff like the heroes and evil heroes and thunders and stuff like that. Or Amazonesses and everything. But here, you know, like I said, here we are just using just whatever cards we have that share the same type, like zombie and fiends or fairies, really. I'll explain why I call it Divine Fairy here in a second. And each one of these themes follow a story that I wrote in my head. It follows, you know, the warrior nomad tribe, you know, from the very first video, where they are supposed to be making settlements and they in a brand new land. But as they do, they come across a bunch of dragons and go to war with them. The warriors make some machines to help fight the dragons, but the machines not only help, but they also begin to go full Skynet and rebel against the warriors and become their own third party. The warriors are the main characters of this series, and I've made other decks to ally with them, such as the spellcasters and the hero decks. And then recently in the last video, I had my Fairy Amazon deck, where apparently the warriors just came across the Amazons and the fairies there, who were supposed to be like a joint coalition there. They find out that the Amazonesses and the fairies were both a part of some greater force that ruled over the land long, long ago, and that's where the divine fairies come from. You know, they're basically angels, but you know, in Yu-Gi-Oh, there's no angel archetype, there's no angel type, you know, but that's the closest I can get to it. And if y'all remember from the evil hero deck, it was a bunch of hero characters that, hero warriors that got corrupted by their own dark powers and eventually fell to the rules of these 3 demon gods. I can't remember their names. I forget their names. Sorry, I'm not that big of a Yu-Gi-Oh nerd, but you know, I'm working my way to it. Well, the Fiend and Zombie deck is supposed to be an ally deck to the Evil Hero deck there. And as you, obviously, it's full of Fiend and Zombie cards. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into these decks so I can show you what's all going on here. We'll start with the Fiend and Zombie decks. By the way, these decks, although they are built, they are nothing. They're still in construction. They are still a work in progress. As new cards get released and stuff, I kind of add new ones to it. I'm still looking in on what other cards I can use to add to these type of cards. So, yeah, or to the decks. So, bear with me on that. They're not perfect decks, but you know, they work. And, you know, again, I'm just here to have fun and play the game. So, here we go. We're starting off with Umbra Mirage, the Elemental Lord, Nine-Tailed Fox, Castle of Dark Illusions, Stellar Knight Zephraxiton, Revendred Executor, Call of the Haunted, Legend, the Mystical Genie of the Lamp, the reprint version, Vampire Grimson, Polymerization, Dark Master Zork. Another Japanese card that I have here, I have, if you guys remember from my other video, this one is actually, yeah, shoot. This is the ritual card for Dark Master Zork. It is a contract with the Dark Master, so that's how those two work. It basically, yeah, this is just a regular ritual card. It says you just gotta do this normal basic ritual summon conditions to get him out there. Nothing special, no new effect, nothing added to it. Unless I'm mistaken, if you guys know, tell me. But other than that, I'm pretty sure it's just a basic ritual card. So yeah. Yugioh, Violet Crystal, Pendulum Storm, Dark Spirit of Banishment, Sword of Dark Destruction, Revendred Origin, Shiranui Samurai, Vampire Lord, Subterra Behemoth, Speleogeist, Doom Caliber Knight, Ryo Koki, Zoma the Spirit, Call of the Archfiend, Rush Recklessly, Red Resonator, Red Eyes Zombie Dragon, Magic Jammer, Necrofusion, Call of the Mummy, Brain Control, Big Eye, Remove Trap, Trap Hole, Crush Card Virus, the ultimate rare. Got this one from a Duelist Pack, Kaiba. That's a very nice card. Tribute to the Doomed, Fires of Doomsday, Fulfillment of the Contract, another Shiranui Samurai, Vampire Vamp, Magic Drain. Oh yeah, for those, again, if this is your first time watching my video, if you're wondering what all of this is all about, back when I had these cards when I was a kid, very stupidly, because I didn't understand what card rarities were and what the values of them and whatnot, I wrote my initials on them because I was a stupid kid and I didn't want to lose my cards. Now, a card like Magic Drain probably isn't something to be that too worried about to have my initials on, but if you've seen my other videos, then you'll notice that I did put my initials on some pretty nice cards. Cards that probably be worth something nowadays, but because of the initials, they're almost practically worthless. But I can still use them to play games, so there's that. Shiranui Samurai, Summoned Skull, Swords of Revealing Light, Zombina, Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts, Dark Resonator, Sinister Yurishiro, Cryuel, I think that's how it's pronounced, Waboku, Opticlops, Dark Spirit of Malice, Archfiend Empress. I know she was one of the most recent additions I put inside this deck because I got it from a legendary duelist set. I think it was like season 3. I got her, and I got another one of these with a different colored name. I think it was a blue one. I have her that lying around somewhere in my collection, so yeah. Another Legend, the Mystical Genie of the Lamp, Majesty's Fiend. I've never seen a rare card with the gold text for the name, so that's pretty neat. Usually it's silver. Zombie World, Vendrid Chimera, Nice secret rare right there. Looks really nice, but dadgum, that is one abomination of a monster right there. Ugh. Chimera's right. Solemn Wishes, attack and receive, and finally another violet crystal. That goes for the main deck of my Fiend zombie deck there. And now onto the extra deck, which I actually have some pretty nice cards here. So here we go. Starting off with Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane, Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend, Gashadokaru, the Skeletal Mayakashi. That's a pretty nice card there. Secret rare. Dragon Necro Nether Soul Dragon. That's a pretty cool one. Ultra rare. Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. That's another pretty cool looking card there. Number 41, Baguska, the Terribly Tired Tapir. Super rare Xyz card. And then finally, Wee Witch's Apprentice. Just something to show some support there for my dark monsters to help increase their attack and defense. And plus, you know, I tried to make it to where every single one of my decks has at least one Link monster in there. But yeah, that is my Fiend Zombie deck. Again, it is the ally to my Evil Hero deck. I do want to try to make another like dark evil type of deck there just to add to their ranks, because in reality my warrior deck has the more allies, whereas in my dragon deck has allies too. The dinosaur, reptile, and thunder decks, they're allies to the dragons, whereas Evil Hero and Fiend Zombie are together, and my War Machine deck is just all by itself. Insect and Beast, I think those two are allies together because they're like not related to the dragon, reptiles, and thunder, and dinosaurs, that kind of stuff. But yeah. And then finally onto my Divine Fairy deck. I did make this deck out using a base. Sorry, I can't talk right now. I used a structure deck for the base of this one, and that is the Parshath structure deck that was out a while back. I know there are more Parshath cards out there, especially fusion ones and stuff that I can put in for my extra deck. I do not have any of those in my extra deck right now. As you can see, I only have 3 cards, and none of them are Parshath cards. I do need to get some more eventually somewhere down the line, but you know, that's just with time. And I'll probably make, if I make any kind of major upgrades to a deck or something like that, I'll probably make upload another one, like an updated version maybe. But yeah, if it's like small, like only a couple cards in a deck, I won't make an updated video for that. But I'm sure you guys will pick it up when I do my Duel with Myself session. Anyway, let's get onto the deck. So we're starting with Cursed Bill, Judgment of Anubis Secret Rare. It's a very nice card. I have a Japanese version of this in another deck somewhere. I forget which deck it was. I think it was my Reptile deck that had it. Dark Bribe, Familiar Possessed Lina, Harvest Angel of Wisdom, Athena, Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, Shining Angel, Magic Cylinder, Bountiful Artemis, Enchanted Javelin, Valhalla, Hall of the Fallen, The Sanctuary in the Sky, Rebirth of Parshath, Rush Recklessly, Vanisher of the Light, super rare, super rare, The Sanctum of Parshath, Attack and Receive, Power Angel Valkyria, Dark Lord Ida Array. Air Knight Parshath. Neo Parshath, the Sky Paladin. Banishment of the Dark Lords, secret rare. It's a pretty cool looking card. 7 Tools of the Bandit. Nova Summoner. Miraculous Descent. Spiritualism. Spellbinding Circle. Meltiel, Sage of the Sky. Swords of Revealing Light. Recall. Cephalon, the Ultimate Time Lord. And this is a pretty nice card, not gonna lie. Granted, the summoning conditions for it are pretty, take time to get to. I think I need to have like 10 or more monsters in my graveyard. And then I can special summon him. And then I can special summon 1 level 8 or higher fairy monster from my hand or graveyard, but its effects are negated. Also, its attack becomes 4,000. So that's pretty cool. The fact that he gets special summoned onto the field and he brings another monster out in the field and increases its attack to 4,000. That's pretty neat. I know there's another type of card like this. I forget its name, but it's a similar archetype to it. But yeah, pretty cool. I do not have that other card, but I do have this one. Guiding Ariadne. Another Guiding Ariadne that is of a super rare. Dark Lord Superbia. Trickstar Lycoris. Herald of Purple Light. Dying Keto, the Cure Master. Monster Reborn. Splendid Venus. Divine Punishment. Minerva, Scholar of the Sky. Skill Drain. Mystical Elf. Herald of Green Light. Sacred Arc Air Knight Parshath. I think he was supposed to be like the boss card of the structure deck, but I know there's other Parshath cards out there that are probably more powerful than him. But for time, this is one of the boss cards of the deck. Still a pretty good card. You guys want to get a better look at that. Summon Dice, super rare. I like cards that make you roll a dice or flip a coin, that kind of thing. So I like those type of cards. They're fun to play with. Tethys, Goddess of Light. Archlord Christia. Solemn Warning. Dark Lord Contact. Trap Hole. Light of Judgment. Herald of Orange Light. Is it Hecatrice? I think that's what it is. Hecatrice. Cards from the Sky. Dancing Fairy. Valkyrie Chariot. Marshmallow. And Gillen Duo. That is my Divine Fairy deck. Some of these cards are pretty good, although I feel like I can make some adjustments to it. Again, I know there's probably some other cards out there that are similar to the theme of this deck and can make it even better, especially for extra card decks there. Definitely going to look into that sometime later, but until then, this is what I got so far. Let's get into the 3 extra deck cards I have. I have Yugioh the Risen, which I have 2 other ones of these. I think they're both in my Reptile and Thunder deck. Starliege Paladinamo and Hip Hashoningen. That's a really cool looking star dude with cool looking boots. He's just there to increase all, all light monsters on the field, 500 attack defense. Yeah, that kind of thing. But yeah, that is my Divine Fairy deck. Again, if you guys have any kind of thoughts or suggestions or critiques about my decks, go ahead and leave them in the comments, but please be respectful. Again, I don't want to know that your Parshaft deck is a whole lot better or your Fiend or Zombie decks are a lot better than mine. I don't care about that. I do this stuff for fun. I do this because I love playing with these cards. I like building the decks. I like, dueling with myself and stuff like that. And again, to reiterate, I do the whole dueling with myself thing because, I used to have friends that do play this game. And, but, under their circumstances, they've moved very far away. I do, again, like I said before, I am trying to get my lovely girlfriend to play this game with me as well, which, we're slowly working our way to that. So, but she's into playing cards and stuff. She's a big Pokemon card fan, like she collects them. So yeah, she's really into this kind of stuff. So maybe one day, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I have faith. But yeah. Thanks again, guys, for being here with me today. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are somewhat impressed with my decks, the cards that I have. As you guys have also seen, if you guys checked out my channel, I have also done at least 2 opening videos. I do plan to get more cards to do more pack openings somewhere along the line. I think the newest set out right now is that Magnificent Mavens one. I definitely want to try and get one of those. So I'll probably check out my card stores. If not, I know there's a Walmart and a Target close by to me that I can go to. Definitely see what I can do with that. But yeah, any comments you guys want to say, obviously, comment section down below. Let me know how you guys are enjoying my content here. Just slowly starting out with this stuff, but I really would like to make something of it, and hopefully, we get onto bigger and better things in the future. This has been really fun, and I can't wait to make more, and hopefully I'll be able to start doing that whole dueling with myself session, and we'll see how that series goes. So, thanks again, guys. Have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, night, morning. Wherever you are in the world, stay awesome, stay good, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care.